All right, so yay, fun stuff. Um, I know I've complained a whole lot on here about my soon-to-be ex-wife. I haven't really told the whole story about what's been happening for the last 16 years, actually 17 years if you go back to when the relationship first started. Because we've actually been married for 16 and a half years roughly. By the time the divorce is final, it will be probably a little more than 16 and a half. August 10th. I don't feel like doing the math. Anyway, y'all can do the math if you care. Okay, so right now she's trying to convince everyone that I'm the toxic one. And, well, to be fair, I've been talking about the abuse that I've been suffering at her hands. So I guess in a way I'm doing the same thing. I'm not really so much trying to convince people that she's a toxic one. I'm just telling people the toxic things she did. I'll let them come to their own conclusion. Of course, uh, to give her the benefit of the doubt, I guess, however you want to look at that, I'm talking about the things I did wrong too, the toxic things. There's a whole lot of stuff I've done that I haven't said yet. Like I said, I'm waiting until after the divorce. Because I've done things that I'm not really happy with in our relationship. Um, it makes me look really, really bad, and that's because I was being really, really bad. Anyway, so more to the present. Um, so she's got this really bad habit of ignoring my texts to the last minute. And that wouldn't be such a big deal, except that I'm trying to schedule time with my kids. And she has been actively trying to control me and my time through my kids. Um, there's only one reason that you would wait till the last minute to schedule time with your soon-to-be ex and the kids. And that's to control their time, because she's apparently, from the way it looks, trying to make me sit here and not make plans to go do whatever, have fun, hang out, or even make money, waiting for her to tell me when I get to see my kids. Because if I've scheduled something that I can't back out of, and then she's like, oh, okay, well, this is the only day you can hang out with the kids. Well, now I can't. And that actually happened a couple of weeks ago, where I couldn't hang out with the kids because I had something scheduled, and she waited till the last second to tell me, okay, this is the day I have available. Yeah, she did something similar this last weekend, where I told her what day between two different days, Friday and Saturday, that I'd like to see the kids. So I said Saturday. Okay. She waited till about an hour beforehand to tell me when and where. Now, that's not toxic. I don't know what is. She hasn't been working. She's been taking family medical leave and all that stuff, which, whatever, that's her prerogative. Um, she can do that. It's going to mess with her finances. It possibly mess with her job, especially when they find out that it's not actually for medical leave that she's doing this. But whatever, I'll let somebody else figure that out. Anyway, so I sent her a text today telling her what days I'm working, so she knows what days I have available. She hasn't even looked at the text, because because we're on Android. You look at the text, and it's got two little check marks. If they're hollow but they're there, that means, see, the first check mark means sent, second check mark means delivered, and whenever they highlight blue, that means they've been read. Oh, well, they haven't been highlighted blue. Neither one of them. I told her what days I have available. She hasn't even looked at the text. And then I sent her another one that says, don't wait till last minute like you have been. Obviously, still not looking at the text. I don't know why she's doing that for sure. I have my suspicions, and I really do believe it's to try and control my time when I'm not around. Because as long as I have to keep things up in the air, waiting for her to tell me what days I'm allowed to see my kids, then I can't make plans to make money. Which right now is what I'm trying to do. I just need to rebuild my life. She left me with nothing. Do I have stuff? Yes, and this is stuff I spent a lifetime accumulating, and if I have to sell it, I get to spend another lifetime accumulating it. So anyway, and like I told an old pastor friend of mine, you start selling stuff to survive, eventually you'll run out of stuff to sell, and then you'll still be in the same position. And this actually has proven to be true over and over again. So I don't sell things unless I no longer want them. If I sell them just for the sake of surviving, then by the time it's over, I'll still have barely survived and will have nothing left to sell. And my position will not have changed at all. So, anyway. Yeah, so if she waits too long, I am going to take the calculated risk of calling her out online so the whole world can see what she's doing. Maybe then she'll take things more seriously. And it is a risk because the judge will look at that. And it will look bad on me. But whenever the judge sees that it's in conjunction with the text, hopefully the judge will see, okay, well, she's being controlling, so I'll let this one slide and address the bad behavior. Again, she's trying to convince everybody that I'm toxic. She's not doing it overtly. She's whispering in people's ears. How do I know this? Because I've got people I've only seen twice in my entire life on her side of the family attacking me on posts that have nothing to do with her. And telling me stuff that they shouldn't know, or at least referencing things they shouldn't know. So, yeah. And the reason I'm putting this out there is because as soon as I'm done uploading this to YouTube, I'm also going to share it on Facebook for whoever feels like watching it. Okay? If by tomorrow evening she hasn't at least read the texts, then I'll go ahead and call her out on Facebook and see where it goes from there. Hopefully it won't mess me up with the judge.